protein sources. So there's different sources. You got plant sources, you got animal sources. I have been a vegan, I've been a vegetarian, I've been a meat eater. Whatever works for you, but I want to explain the differences and just ensure that you are hitting that protein goal and you're getting your essential amino acids. So what's the difference? The difference is going to be the essential amino acid profile and how they're sourced. So the food either has all the essential amino acids, which I'll explain in a minute, and they're either from animal or plant sources. That's pretty much the big differences. So amino acids. There's 20 amino acids, and they're divided into two: the non-essential and the essential. The non-essential, they can be made in the human body. You do not need to eat them, your body can make them. But for these essential amino acids, your body can't make them. They have to be consumed in the diet. So the list is here, there's 8 of them, like histidine, leucine, lysine. It doesn't really matter about the names, it's more about the foods, to make sure you're eating the foods that contain these amino acids. So animal products contain the 8 essential amino acids. Now, you might pick up a chicken breast, you might have a steak. They're going to have a different amino acid profile, as in different levels of different amino acids, but they're going to contain all of the 8 essential amino acids. And this is known as a high biological value. So any food that contains the 8 essential amino acids is going to have a HBV, a high biological value. A plant protein is known as low biological value because they don't necessarily contain all the 8 essential amino acids. So old school thinking was that you had to combine different vegetarian sources in the same meal to ensure you were getting a high biological value meal. So they used to say that you needed to have toast with beans to make sure you got all the 8 essential amino acids in that meal. It's not the case anymore. Like, you can eat the toast at breakfast and beans at lunchtime, and your body's still going to get those essential amino acids. So sources of essential amino acids. Here's a list of the 8 essential amino acids, or 9. What you want to do is we've got plant-based and animal-based. So if you look down through these and you eat almonds, you eat sunflower seeds, fish, meat, cheese, oats, dairy products, you're going to have a good exposure to those 8 to 9 essential amino acids. If you're a vegetarian, you don't eat sunflower seeds, you don't eat peanuts, you don't eat tofu, you don't eat almonds, your chance of getting those 8 essential amino acids is lower. But if you eat dairy, meat, fish, eggs, you're going to have more chance of hitting you are going to hit your essential amino acids in a day. So just bear that in mind, especially if you are a vegetarian, vegan. So protein goal. So this is the amount of protein you should be consuming in a day, which you worked out earlier. I want you to divide your protein goal between the meals that you're currently eating in a day. So it'll be a breakfast snack, lunch snack, dinner snack. But I wanted to do it with the food that you're currently eating. I'm not telling you to change your diet. I'm not telling you to go out and buy a whole load of foods that you never usually eat and then try and put it into your diet. Work with what you're doing now and upgrade what you're doing now. So let's say your goal is 100 grams of protein a day. You have a protein smoothie for breakfast, be it vegan, be it animal-based, I don't mind. You're going to have 25 grams of protein. Then a snack, you're going to have 3 eggs. Now you might have 3 eggs with a slice of toast, and a slice of toast might have 2 grams of protein. I'm just going with the major sources of protein here. You'll have lunch, you might get 30 grams of protein from a chicken breast. Snack, you have some almonds and an apple, you're going to get 6 grams of protein. Dinner, you have a salmon fillet, broccoli and rice. You might get 3 or 4 grams of protein from the broccoli and rice, and then you'll get 25 grams from the salmon. So roughly speaking, it's about 100 grams here. But I want you to break up what you're eating in a day, figure out where you're at on this, and where you need to improve. So if you need to add something with a little bit of extra protein, be it some hummus, be it some hemp seeds in your smoothie, whatever it is, you're just trying to bring up your protein intake of the day. So learn how much protein is in the food that you currently eat. So if you are a meat eater and you're looking down and you've got half a chicken breast, is that enough to get 25 grams of protein? You need to do the research. You need to get a weighing scales. You need to look up Google. This way, you've learnt it. It's in your mind. I can send you a picture, but really and truly, I need you to physically be present, see how much protein is in that, and eat it. So do your research. If you're eating almonds, if you're eating peanuts, whatever you're eating, if you're eating peanut butter, figure out how much protein is in the amount of that food that you usually eat. Like how many grams are in 3 eggs, how many grams of protein are in 3 eggs. So try and learn from what you're currently eating, add to it, and try and make it a habit. So you're always like, okay, I've got these 3 breakfasts. I either eat eggs, I eat oats with eggs, I eat a protein shake, whatever it is, to make sure you're getting your protein allowance. Yes, you can do meal plans, but if you don't eat chicken, or you don't eat shrimp, or you don't eat eggs, or you don't eat tofu, or you don't eat tempeh, how can I be ensured that you're going to hit your protein goal? So start with the diet that you currently have and work to make it a little bit better.